Hi friends, Miss Christy here today for our final craft video. I can't believe it. So next Monday we don't have school for Memorial Day, so this will be the last craft video we do together, but hopefully we will be back in class next school year and getting to do our weekly craft in there as well. So today for our craft, I thought we would do something fun and a little bit different. I've actually never done this before until making it a day or so ago. We're gonna make glue bookmarks. So summer is coming. I'm hoping that you're gonna be reading lots of books over the summer with you and your, or with your family. So feel free to make a ton of glue bookmarks to get to use over the summer. One thing I do want to share about this craft is when you start it, it's going to take a couple days to dry. So we're going to use kind of a thick layer of glue for these bookmarks, and you're going to have to be patient and wait a few days to dry. So we're going to make a couple today, and then we will make sure at the very end of this video that you get to see what they look like at the end. So I actually kind of made one yesterday. It's still drying, but I want to show you what you're going to need to at least get it to this point to make your bookmark. So the supplies that you are going to need are some glue, obviously. You're going to need some markers to color with, and then you're going to need something that's going to kind of hold your bookmark. So what I'm using here at home and what the girls and I are going to use are Tupperware lids or some type of Tupperware, because they kind of have a divot in them that we can color and then fill with glue. The one I made yesterday was like a Chick-fil-A container top. So you can see on here, when we pull off this bookmark, it's gonna have Chick-fil-A indented in it, which is kind of fun. So that's kind of like something like this that we used. But today, yeah, we're just gonna use some Tupperware lids that have an indent that you can fill with glue, and then it's gonna become your glue bookmark. So, step one is pick your container. I know Aubrey wanted to use this one, Isabella's using this one, and I think I might use this one. So the very first step is you're just gonna color a design. So have some markers with you, like I said, and the one thing I wanna note too is it's probably gonna be easier to draw on something that's white or clear like this. We do have a blue Tupperware lid, but I'm not sure the markers would show up as easily, so you might not get to see your design on here as you're drawing it. It'll still come off in your glue, but just keep that in mind, like a white lid or a clear lid may work best. So at this point, what we're gonna do is color our design on top of our lid, and then I will show you what the next step is. So here we go. So we are done coloring in our tops. And as you can kind of see, so Aubrey here had a white one, and using a white one really helps you see your design more. Isabella did an emoji. I'm not sure if you can see it on this clear one. It's a little bit harder to see. And then she did show you what like a darker lid would look like. You can't see your design as well as you draw it. So again, on your lid, we just kind of filled in the part that has a little bit of an indent that can have your glue sit on it. So from this point, once your design is made, make sure you have something under your table that is gonna protect it in case you get glue on it, because our next step is gonna use glue. And a tip too for coloring, if you go over it a couple times with your markers, it's just gonna show up a little bit darker in the glue. So you might wanna let it dry for a minute, go back over it to have a little bit darker color. So now take your glue bottle. It's gonna be easiest if you just take the top off so you're not having to squeeze so hard. Take your top off. Shake that glue down, and you're just going to fill in your indent, or the part that you colored on your lid, with glue. The thicker your glue is, the longer it's going to take to dry. So you don't want a mountain of glue, but you just kind of want to fill in that area. And as you can see, I'm just kind of moving my glue around so it gets a little bit in the top. If you do have to run it like this a lot, then it might smear your design. So you can always, if you have little edges, if you can see mine here, if you have little edges, it might be helpful to put the top back on and then fill those edges in with a more more fine stream of glue. Let's see if I can get some out of here. Maybe the glue's gone in this one. All right, here, let me borrow yours for a second. Thank you. All right, so as you can kind of see, I'm just taking my glue, filling in those spots that the big blob might not have gotten. Okay. And now this is pretty much it. This is a super simple craft. Again, everyone should hopefully have the supplies at home to get to try it. Once your glue is in there, you can kind of tap it on the table if you have any air bubbles to try to get those out of there, or else they will be there as they dry. And like you can see with this one that I made yesterday, it's almost dry. So I'm tipping it upside down. The glue's not running everywhere. The colors are starting to show through the glue, which is fun to get to see. But now from here, friends, you really just have to, like I said at the beginning, wait a couple of days. So put it on a counter somewhere, put it on a shelf where no one's gonna touch it, and just let it dry. You're gonna know it's dry when you touch it and it doesn't feel tacky. It's kind of got that rubbery feeling. And from that point, all you have to do is simply, passing glue around here, is simply, take like your fingernail or maybe a tweezers and get some help from an adult, and you're just gonna kind of get up a corner from your edge and then pull it off. And from there, you're gonna have this like rubbery, fun bookmark, or even if you did a circle like this, it doesn't necessarily have to be used for a bookmark. It could just be kind of something fun that you made. But again, once these dry for a few days, I will show you at the end what they look like from what we've designed. And I hope you give this a try. I hope you've enjoyed getting to do some crafts while learning at home. I've enjoyed getting to make them for you. I know the girls have enjoyed being a part of this. I know they wanted to share this craft with you today. So I'll show you what it looks like here at the end once they're dry, but I hope you try it. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous week of work this week, and we will see you soon. Bye, friends.